Good morning, everybody. It is our last morning waking up to this view. We used to get snow up in those mountains there. It's pretty cool for Southern California. But we've decided to trade in this bedroom window view for that right there. Oh yeah. How's it going, friends? If you couldn't already tell by the name of this vlog, we are transitioning full-time to van lifing. We are coming to you live straight from our empty townhome. No furniture. I think the only things that are left are some cleaning products and his hat. Van's fully loaded. It's ready to go. It's ready for us to drive off. And once we drive away from the townhome, we will never see it again. Let's talk about why we are deciding to abandon all of this and transition into van lifing.
That's a big question with a lot of answers.
Well, it was a big decision, so.
For now, a good 10,000 foot sort of explanation is timing. We know that this isn't necessarily practical for everybody. And frankly, a year ago, I don't think we thought this was practical for us.
No, and I think when we moved into this 2-story townhome with 3 bedrooms and 3 baths, we thought we were in it for the long haul. And here we are a year and a half later and fully vacating the place. With his business being sold and my ability to be flexible as a freelancer, it kind of really was the perfect ingredients for making this van life happen. I think everyone that we talked to and told that we were van lifing said that they would do it too if they weren't so committed to their jobs and their careers and the roots that they've planted with their home.
I think we are on our path
Yeah.
to planning our roots.
Yes.
I think that the world just had a different plan for us. All the things we intended on doing, it just time changed.
The combination of the window opening and all the stuff that has happened in our lives, it was very much a, what are we waiting for?
This is still really scary.
Oh, it's still very scary.
Yeah, this is not.
It's very much a leap of faith.
Easy itineraries established, and we have limitless funds available.
We're not dropping our lives to do something adventurous and crazy. I think it was.
We're not being reckless. We're not being reckless.
Yeah.
But this is also scary and it's hard.
We are on our way to pick up the van. How do you feel? I am nervous, but very excited. I think I'm more excited than nervous. Well, let's talk about how this plan was sort of conceived, because it, at its very core, was being inspired by watching other van lifers on YouTube. So all through the pandemic, we were watching these YouTube videos and thinking about, well, you know, they're able to live their lives like that. You know, what's really stopping us from...
We should name drop a couple of those. So,
well,
Kara and Nate. They
definitely
were
an inspiration.
Early inspiration for us. We are huge suckers for...
Oh, the Endless Adventure.
Endless Adventure. Oh, they are.
You guys are watching. We love you guys.
If you guys are watching, we'd like to be hired to be your next best friends. So I think YouTube made this
planted the seed
become possible for us. Yeah. But I think emotionally we also had these peripheral reasons for wanting to do this.
I felt like the natural step was to find a van. People go out and they buy these custom Sprinter vans, or they buy out these empty vans and get them fully decked out, and I guess we wanted something that was just ready to go.
We don't have the skill. We both want the skill. We both wish we had the skill, but we don't have the time, the skill, the resources to build out a van ourselves. We were just so fortunate to be at a place where we could go and buy a fully baked, ready to roll, souped up Travato. Because of the pandemic, these vans are flying off the lots. And so it's been kind of hard to find one. A lot of people were waiting, they were prepaying, they were dropping big deposits and waiting for 6 months. And that would have been November.
So in November of 2020, we got in touch with the folks at La Mesa RV down in San Diego, and cut to us buying our Winnebago Travato.
Really easy to use. Just might be a little technical at this point.
Cool.
I know, right?
Yes.
Congratulations, my guy.
Oh, crap.
So what do you think?
It's a lot, and it's big, and it's beautiful, and I love it.
Home sweet home. Home sweet home. We had the Winnebago for quite some time, but the sale of Jeff's company wasn't gonna happen for a while. So we actually were able to kind of take him out for some fun test weekends, just to kind of get a feel for van life. And we took it out for a few days. You could check out our Thanksgiving in a van video. So now we have the Winnebago Travato parked in our driveway, but we still have 3 other cars in the driveway and a house full of furniture. So we still had a long way to go. We just had to start
Moving things
quick. And the first thing was trying to offload our cars.
Yeah,
we
so
have a vehicle.
I started first. I had a Subaru Crosstrek.
It's bittersweet, really bittersweet to take this car in and think that I might be coming home today without it. So.
And then I had my dad's truck that I inherited, and that went back to my hometown.
Then we sold my car, my Chevy hatchback Cruze, which I named Tom Cruise. I'm really sad to drive it for the last time. So I'm gonna take it around the block a few, run some errands in it, and then take it to the people who are gonna buy it. I was heartbroken to let that one go, but it was another necessary step to transitioning full-time into van life. It all sort of came to a head. Now we're in April, where the company is sold, you know, things are happening, and we have a month left to vacate the place. We actually couldn't really sell and offload and go through items and shred things and get rid of things. So what we ended up doing was we ended up getting a storage unit for us to just take everything that we knew we wanted to keep and just move it in. All right, well, we just finished putting everything into our storage unit, and this is what it looks like. Boom! Good luck getting anything out of here. Thank God for the movers.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed that we have this many things. It actually, I think some people might look at this and be like, wow, I've made it. For me, this feels like a lot of baggage, literally and figuratively. So I'm excited to not have to see any of this junk for a while. I'm already dreading what it's going to be like having to unpack it all.
Well, thankfully we don't have to think about that just yet because our adventure is just starting.
I don't know if I recommend doing the storage unit thing. I think we were in a place where we were ready to simplify, but not fully. We're not keeping a whole house, but we have just about a whole house worth of items that we can fit into a storage unit. So it's been stressful. I'm exhausted. Like I want to take a nap. Today's been a really long day. It's been a really long week. And we have so much still to do today. We don't know how excited we are yet.
Yeah.
Because we have been such in the thick of this really big process.
Not to mention, we also have our dog with us.
Yeah, he's sleeping. He's doing what I want to be doing. He's sleeping at my feet.
So we've got some more cleaning to do. The place is almost empty.
Almost.
And all we do is clean up, put the last bit of stuff in the van, and then we're off.
Our keys in and we're gone.
And I am now proceeding with getting our pantry into the van. Here is some spices, some Tupperware, more spices, a bunch of storage bins here that I'm going to try to use for getting some things into our pantry space. I'm working with these cans. I'm working with this bin. Just a few more things up here.
Starting to second guess some of the things I'm bringing. I feel like I'm in my little space here. I am probably already over just under, if not 50% capacity. And this right here, if you tilt down, is not 50% of clothes that might fit in here. So I'm starting to make decisions about what I'm packing away because this is already, let's see, a little tight.
Right. How's it going, buddy? How's it going? Okay.
He's on watch. He's on the lookout.
He's on the lookout.
So, what do you think? What do you think life's going to be like when we're on the road, as opposed to what life is like living here?
Well, I think what's going to be really liberating is this idea that this cheesy like home is wherever I park it, and this kind of our agenda is not having an agenda. We've already decided, we're going to spend a couple weeks with his family in his hometown, and then a couple weeks with my family in my hometown, and then just kind of go from there. We don't really have a set plan. We know some places that we want to be in at certain times of the year. Montana in the summer, New England in the fall. Those are sort of the tent poles, but we're basically going to fill in the gaps on the fly.
I only know what I know, and I've never lived in a van, so I think I'm excited for the new. I'm excited for the adventure. I'm coming to terms with, and I'm accepting that I am breaking the way I know to live in half. I would have never have done this 5 years ago. This is not my DNA, but funny enough, here we are doing it. So maybe it is my DNA.
Yeah.
I just needed the right things, circumstances to happen to get us here. But I don't know what to anticipate. I anticipate a lot of new and exciting. I anticipate scary. I anticipate challenges.
Part of the adventure of figuring this out as we go, and having you guys along for the ride, which I think will be pretty fun, pun intended, maybe full pun intended, I don't know.
Wait, where's
having
the pun?
along for the ride, coming along
I'm
for
a
the
little
ride.
slow. Oh, I get it.
Once those wheels leave the driveway, it's full time in the van.
That's right. We're on the road.
All right, so we'll see you guys on the road.
Yeah, follow along.
Bye.
Hey Mans, why don't you walk out and show us why you've stopped working on your moving stuff?
Or you can come in here, same effect.
Okay, hold on. Oh! Wait, hold on, let me zoom. What are you wearing?
My old instructor suit when I worked at iFly.
Aww.
I was an indoor skydiving instructor.
And now you've resorted to being an indoor bathtub instructor.
Yeah, it's dangerous in here.
But somebody's got to do it. Good thing you have a helmet.